Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Squad Line Battle competitive event cast on server 2. We will be streaming, and as it looks, the maps will be Utah Beach.
So we're still missing a lot of people,
And,
guys. Are they coming in or not?
We will just quickly turn down the unit and leadership volume.
I miss one guy. He's
Here.
updating his game.
And proximity we will leave on for the lovely chance or whatever we have, and we'll have a quick look at the map. I think here we have the first point with WN7, which is an absolute blast if we look at it. Also some lovely positions. I myself just absolutely love to jump in those hoppers here. You know, put at the IMG. There's so much lines you can fire at, although the ones from this hopper are not the most important ones, because the enemy will come from here, the enemy will come from here, and from over there, and from the hopper you just... Well, here you can have some sneaky shots, but yeah, we will be waiting to start, because some people are still missing, and people have patience. Yeah, what we would have look out for is the tanks here also pushing in. There will definitely be one on the road if it comes to this point. There will be tanks pushing down around this side to come into the hard cap and help the infantry create pressure there. Also, you can come up nicely to the cap without being sniped away horribly, so for the start you should be able to help the infantry on both sides. What you will have to look out for though is the flank, where a tank can come in and push you. Or just some mad motherfucker with a rocket. Then we have Chapel. Also a point where we have control points around. Actually, I think you can come somehow, you can come up here on the chimney. And it's just beautiful, I mean. Look at that. Don't you love to just set up an MG there? Or lay down there with your gun and just blast away. Chapel itself, I think, is fought around this side mainly. Because there you have the most cover to advance, the most stable cover. Because on the other side, for the Americans, it's another open field here. And for the Germans, they have a chance to come in around this side, around the bush. But here is where it might get tough with RT, because it's all one massive choke point. And yeah, that's hard. Where here you have a bit more freedom to walk left and right while pushing in. WN4, because we can. I mean, what should we say about WN4? Open fields. So once you have the point under control here from this side, it's hard to retake. And from the other side, it's the same thing. Like, once you're pushed out of this zone here, which we're flying over now, it's also an open field. You have bunkers, you have barbed wire stopping you from coming in. So it's a very, very stable and easy position to defend once you cleaned out the enemy. And we're starting the match. And with that, we're looking forward to what the guys will have to show us today. As we see here, flawless Fulgrim. Already preparing for the match. Yeah! And with that, we will do a quick shout out on the Discord. If you didn't join yet, feel welcome. There's no need though, if you don't want to. Slash. Okay. There we go. Near the beach, all points in one line. We will have a quick look at the markers. And yeah. Let's see those tanks nicely. Let's see if the teams actually prepare their notes here. Or what's happening. And we see a lot of people spawning in the top zone. Yeah, obviously not as quick as a competitive game. We have the Artie here, hardcore role playing in the white suit. Already prepared to head on. And looks like no notes. Where are the notes, guys? Help. Yeah, seriously, no one built notes. Let's go see if the other side is ready to do that or not. And yeah. We already have some trucks here driving around. Notes being built. Although not in the center protecting the RT, but they're being built. So we are not complaining. And looks like they also have one artillerist with, well, notes here are going up by the engineers. And we have a truck here being filled to the brim with the commander on the top. Let's see if we also have some rocket men going on top, because these are the interesting ones. Yeah, that's how we will start the game. Smash Maxine! Welcome to the chat! And I hope you have a good time watching this cast. And we will have a nice start. We will look at the start of the trucks. We will try to take a view on both sides, Max Machine. Don't worry. From my boys on the other side, SPH Spanish Hell. Absolutely beautiful. Trucks here a bit late with the deployment, or although they are at the border. Same here. The other side, same thing. People are ready. And we will fly along on this side and catch if there is some trucks blowing up or not. That will definitely be interesting to find out. Yeah, WN4, definitely an interesting point to start out. Both teams will get into the cap zone, but the question is how far and how well will they be able to establish themselves. Because here, the truck in the distance, now coming in. Where are the German trucks? German trucks still a bit further back, so looks like the Americans are in advantage, but look at that, rockets are already flying in. And this is beautiful. This causes already a few people to dismount the truck. And the rocket just flies slightly over. Yeah. And there we go. The American side dismounts earlier, although they would have been in the advantage to join the point. But look at that here. This truck from the German side with 5 people. 1 squad lead, that was the driver though. Already in control. And there this machine gun Kalin just blasted away, taking out the bio attack completely with his friends. And that's one truck in the attack gun for the Germans. Absolutely beautiful from the team there with the JGL squads. Yeah, and the KRT guys are now in. Here come the tanks. And let's have a quick look. Medium tank coming in, recon tank flanking around, and looks like 2 tanks. And the tank here with autopsy from Dondir just pushing in and ooh, does he already get a rocket man into the back? That's something we will have to watch out for. But no, looks like he's safe for now, although alone. But he definitely is holding back the enemy infantry. Although they have surrounded him, and this is a big problem. It's the infantry there. Already pushes in. Yeah, let's follow Mello here. Mello already doing an amazing job by taking out the whole squad there. Now, finally he gets blown away by the tank. And with that, we actually see a nice front line building in the south here for the American side. But the tank still alive and kicking in the hard cap, contesting it at least a bit, while the team here is desperately trying to push up. And that's the problem. Like, once you hit that field, it gets hard. And I wonder where the American tanks are, because... What was that? Just a truck. Yeah, there come the American tanks. Let's see the view of Hell at Loose, Italy. As they're pushing up, they will 100% have a marker on this medium. That's just holding back the infantry there. And yeah, that will be the next attack. That will give them the turning point here on the side of the Americans. And we're looking forward to how this will happen. Also incredible that this medium there is still alive, but the team seems to be doing a good job in defending against him. And as soon as the medium here lets loose a shot, he would be spotted. Although, let's have a quick look on the map. He's not spotted currently. There's a lot of markers for infantry, for garrisons. And I think he knows there is a tank, because he's just driving directly towards it. The gun is already in the right direction. If this goes wrong... And there they know it, they know it. They're reacting to the tank. Although the medium puts one in. The M4 takes out the Panzer IV, not a problem. And with that, the American side is in advantage, because he can start blasting this house, and I hope that's exactly what he's doing. Excuse me. Yeah. Very controlled here. Tell it loose, Italy tank. Bravissimo ragazzi. Taking out the Panzer IV. And now starting to blast in there. Letting the team clear. But, ooh. Daughter White. Just could up some crack rocket and penetrate the tank from front. But that wasn't enough to take it out, because it needs a second one. Yeah. But he will be back. And with this tank in the hard cap gone, looks like they're starting to make progress, although only one squad in the hard cap there with Sasquatch for the Germans, and a beautiful rocket into the house. The M4 here could be shooting a bit more, as suppression pressure from the infantry, and as we start saying that, he also keeps starts shooting, and yeah, doing absolute important work there. We love tanks. And look at this Recon. Whoop! Wee! Zeldreos missed the Recon, and he had to redeploy, as it would have been the second rocket. And with this, the Greyhound stays on, stays kicking. And with him coming in the back, ooh, that might be interesting. And we'll quickly have a look on the map. That's a Recon coming up. Greyhound here has a great potential to just bomb rush this OP there, although Salter White just misses. Just misses. Can he connect with the second shot? Let's hope for the team of the German side. Just flies over. Yeah, the Greyhound here keeping alive, and at the same moment here we have the Recon tank with one CDO. Let's see, is it a Mocha tank? It was a Mocha tank because it burst up in flames. And here we have the medium tank of HLL Italy now controlling the open field. Also very beautiful idea. Less vulnerable there, and with that they can basically control half of the possible attack to the point, which is absolutely beautiful for them. Yeah, although the whole battle around the point is not over yet, we'll have a quick look towards the back as we have already people coming in. Might have been a airhead that we missed, as we just in the back see something blowing up. That's the Luchs. We don't know why. And we just missed another blow up. And there we have a Tiger coming up on the tank. Let's see who we have here. Legend Sniper with Autopsy and Nixer. And with the Tiger against the M4, they should have it easy. Maybe they have been building anti-tank guns there to deal with this ghastly M4. Let's see, let's zoom in. There we go. M4 takes one to the turret. And with this one, M4. Wow! What a sneaky play by the players of HLL Italy here. Just deploying the smoke shell and absolutely getting away with it. Wow. Beautiful move by them. Absolutely legendary. Absolutely beautiful. Nice trick. And yeah. That's it for the gunner in the Tiger, because that could have been a kill shot probably. Yeah, but the Tiger there being the dominant tank for now probably could help the infantry forward a bit. And we'll have a quick look to the backside of the point here. All is clear currently, except of Kalin. Yeah, and I wonder how the Tiger here will react in a bit. But for now, let's see what Axel here can pull off. He's pushing forward, coming up here. Looks like he might be waiting for an OP or for some support of his team, because that will be a nice place to put an OP and and have the next part more or less secured with the people spawning back in. Yeah, we also have another medium coming up. And I'm still flabbergasted by the play of the Hell Let Loose Italy players. Showing an absolutely nice move, and yeah, let's see what they have in store for us further, because it looks like they're going on a flanking maneuver. Well, as the team here is also on the flank, pushing up here this trench line. They look to backstab the enemy, and not too much defense there, although it's a far away. And there we go. The bio squad leader managed to put up an OP, although Crack here is contesting it and should be taking it out soon in case he steps up. And there he gets sniped from Kext. Yeah, that's the attack at the moment here for the guys. And where did the tiger go? Tiger's still there. Yeah, let's follow the tank there from Hell Let Loose Italy, as this will be the next move coming up probably. Mesmerex here spotting the tank. Will he mark it though? Yes, he does. And this is definitely an important moment here for the team. Squad leaders marking the tanks precisely, keeping the markers alive so their own tanks can take care of the problem. Although Naked here already puts one in, but gets taken down by the big set, and that could be misinterpreted very badly. Although once in the tank's damaged, and that's a very good thing for the Panzer IV moving up. And yeah, we slowly start to see the German team reacting to this big push around the flank here. And what I'm interested on now is this move here. Will they outflank the flanking tank? Looks like they do. Although with a rather wide flank. I'll have a quick look on the other side how the attack here is going for the German team. There we go, we have the Tiger tank just in the middle of the bridge. And yeah, pushing on. Ooh, and a Greyhound also in here with White Knight and Prey. I just really wonder, like, which tank sees the other one first? I think the Hell Let Loose Italy tank. Ooh, and he puts the first one in. Ooh, but got taken out because he wasn't repaired. Beautiful thing from the 1CDO tank here. But now they have one more menace to take care of, and that's called the big infantry push here. The Tiger here having to come back to deal with the Greyhound. Yeah, the bio push here. Rockets coming in there. Absolutely nice. And I wonder what this Greyhound can pull off. Ooh, not much more as we see a naked once again. Making it dead. Yeah, and here KTM Clint with his squad pushing around the corner. They will definitely know by now where this OP was, having it taken out. And let's see how they peek around the corner here. They push on. Cinetic knows off the corner. But Dr. Oreo takes out one. Clint also wary of it now. Although he has two sides taking out one in the distance. Very good by him. Dr. Oreo taking out one more. And still stable, holding this front line together with very few guys. It's very interesting to see this push here also like going on. Now being surrounded. And we'll have a quick look at the map, see the garrisons. 1 Gary, 2 Gary, 3 Gary, 4 Gary in the back. It's a nice red zone. And yeah. I wonder how this will continue, because if this Gary here goes down, it can go sour quick. And Clint has managed to sneak through. For now. Will he be sneaky enough though? Taking down Naked. Taking on one more. Yeah, Clint here pulling some moves, but gets taken out. But they have a Gary here. Very nicely marked. And I wonder why this Gary doesn't get spawned on more. Because with the smoke here being deployed, ooh, that might get interesting, this Gary, as it now is starting to be defended. With a rebel here through the smoke. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just spraying through the smoke, collecting some kills. And that's the result. Everybody lying on the floor. Yeah, and the spawn on the Gary, not comfortable for the enemy team. Nice. Let's quickly see how the outside flank is doing. As you see the guys here moving up. Wizard here doing the exactly right thing for this moment, shooting the rocket. It's hard to hit it though, through the smoke, on the marker probably. And we have a bomber. Taking out the back line, actually hitting a few people. And will this be enough for the bio squad here to come into the hardcap and start cap progress? Yes, it is! Cap progress started! Might we see it turn? Did it take out the Gary for the enemy team? We will find out in a moment here. As flag. The Recon. Ooh, just got shots in the back. Please knife if you can. For the clips, you know. Yeah, there comes the defense spawn. With a squad there, holding the point. And we have a heavy tank here. Oops. Can he pull it off? The developers even put him a stair here, but he decides to. he doesn't have the satchel. No. But Dr. Oreo gets taken out. As there is a Gary behind him. That was hot. That was just the save the tank Gary. And it absolutely worked. Oh, the point here is surrounded and people are pushing in. And here comes a defense bomber taking out one. Taking out two. And that's what she wrote. Yeah, and the push here on the outside also just slowly rolling through, which is nice. But the attack here, the Gary got taken out. There's just one OP in the back. And with that we are back to the play I was going before. And yeah. Let's see what Salter White here can do. In the hard cap. Ooh, do you think he knows his position, that he can clip through the wall there and be saved by Artie? Here comes the Artie. Ooh. But Patitan takes out Axel and gets traded by Rups. And Salter White still in the hard cap, just salting it out here with Mello, holding his corner. But there come the grenades. And Atsir takes him out. Oh, we have the Tiger here. Having pushed up here, the Dundee tank. Starting to support the enemy, although they have a tank marked. And I think this tank might be a problem. Let's see. The Hell Let Loose Italy tank now in a heavy. And my question is, do they know about the Tiger? Because if so, their gun is facing the absolutely perfect direction. Who shoots first? This will be the deciding factor here. They both can move to safety. And the shot hit. They had a marker, shot through the smoke. And look at that, Tiger moves into safety. And I think that might have not just hit the track. So good job by the team there on marking those tanks, and we will see Big Set. Big Set versus Mad Mick. Ooh, Mad Mick takes out the pistol, but gets taken out by the Big Set as well. And let's see what the man, the myth, the legend, the Big Set can do more against the two Dundee guys here. Going up, just just sneaking through. Sticky Puppy. Sticky Puppy tried to knife. And the Big Set continues. Absolutely beautiful. So guys, Big Set taking out one more. And he just walks through. He just walks through. Through the bush. Happily ever after. He goes around the back. There we go. Sad that he isn't a squad lead that can bring up an OP. But he takes out one more. Ooh, no, he misses. And he gets taken out. Sad, sad, sad. Although he came far, he helped his team forward a bit. And, bueno, taking out one. Yeah, Germans now coming in from the back, pushing in, and RT. I think this push here is has a chance. If they don't get stopped here, if they have an OP somewhere where they can spawn. So for the squad lead here, that's a tough task to stay alive in case OP is gone. Although he has his friends with him. And they seem to have managed to take out whatever was there. It's Mighty Blighty. Now coming up with his squad. Have a quick look at the map. And let's follow this attack here for once. For a bit. And the RT takes out the attack. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, caramba. KRT here with smoke. Managing to sneak up to the hard cap, but getting stuck on the barbed wire now. And that's where it gets tough. Because enemies in all directions. A nice move by Sasquatch would have been also to take just Hospice in this bush. But now he's surprising me. Taking out one snowman. Just blasting away. But there he gets taken out by Ortal. And do we have a potential satchel here? Or a potential mine? Ooh, tanky, tanky, tank. Did Legend Sniper see the mine? Looks like yes. Let loose Italy! Just shooting the tank as he's starting to take care of the mine. And they take out the heavy tank. Not bad. Distracted by the engineer and goes down to the tank. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Let loose Italy tank here. Showing up nicely. Ooh. And look at the RT markers here. They now have set up a garrison to help this push around the back. Bring in more people. Will they manage to do it? Let's figure it out. Yeah, quick look at the map. Carry here red. So and they're trying to clear where all the guys are. And here they're waiting to set up a push next to their Gary. Maybe the Gary is locked at the moment. And Megahertz, welcome to the chat. Let's go, you kill. UKLL. My boy Big Sad, saving the German, yeah. Big Sad. And Casper here. Big Sad, having had some big highlights here. Absolutely doing magic. And we will go to the flank here. Pushing up from Chapel. We have Mesmerks. And his squad. Oh, and what a beautiful grenade here. Taking out one. And look at these nades just flying over. Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, squads here seem to be a bit locked in combat. And with the opening here being taken into a crossfire by the KRT squad, it doesn't seem to get crossed so far. Absolutely beautiful by the guys here from KRT. And look at this positioning. Absolutely beautiful. Although now he got taken out. And look at these boys. Just slagging it across the field. With a bomber. There comes the bombs. Flying a bit far, taking out one or two. But I think not enough. And there comes the Greyhound. Yeah, bomber here. Unfortunately, ineffective. Probably RT would help them more here. To manage to get forward. Or another squad helping them out. But the other squads seem to be in the back weeds here, defending. Holding on. And yeah, looks like a tough situation here. KTM squad here. Moving up again. So national here, still white. He doesn't care about visibility, as he will kill the enemy first. And yeah, we have a Tiger here coming up to hold the position. And Funrock just gets taken out here. There goes the attack bomber. And I wonder if this one will manage to take out the Gary. Took out the squad lead. And we will have a look at the map. The Gary is red though. With this Gary here going down. The point is under huge pressure. Let's see if the KRT squad and the team here can take care of that. If you manage to set up the squad nicely here, an airhead would help nicely, or just a Gary back here to create extra push. An extra push for them, and there comes the Gary. Absolutely beautiful here from the KTM squad. Setting up their team with a nice position for a good attack on the enemy hard cap. And we have just here the Dundee guys with one CDO and the Tiger here holding the point. But Allied lose Italy tank coming in. Ooh, one CDO makes a big hole in this tank. Tank returns fire, but he gets taken out. And where did he get taken out from? From the side? Nah, that's too far. Yeah, good job by the one CDO guys. Taking out these tanks and now taking on the infantry. While reversing to obviously go repair their tank. And the pressure now definitely is on. Let's see if they have managed to pull up a Gary again. Yes, they have. In the back here. Ooh, but this Gary is in the open, so if they manage to push into the hard cap, they have a chance of taking it. And here comes the reinforcements. I think they have a chance with this push if they put enough pressure into it. The artillery though already having a marker in the direction of the Gary. Definitely thinking actively on how to deal with this attack here from the American side. And I just see we have to put on the markers. As Mighty Blightly here bites the grass. Yeah, tank here holding back the infantry push so far. Together with the infantry now from the hard cap pushing back out. And if a quick look on the map, the attack from the side here is still rather soft. Just one squad pushing in, or one squad lead with his guys. The rest now currently all busy in the defense with these two squads here. And that's something to be said about these two squads here. Although Mesmerix pushing around the corner, almost taking out Bree. That tank coming in. Oh no. Dundee. And here comes the RT. Yeah, now the attack starts to get the more bitter part as the RT and the tank start double teaming it. With the infantry here also in play. And from this corner you have to get out first. I'm not certain if the time is enough to come around the back here. That would be definitely a nice move. First one is for tanks, it's enough. Infantry has a bit of less time. But let's see what we can bring on. Also, enemy RT not shooting. Has this something to do with flak? We will have a quick look, because that would be a beautiful point to attack. No, we have the RT here. Snowmanning it. And firing, and back to the front we go. Dr. Oreo just gets ramboed for standing in a bush. And there we go. Medium tank coming up now. The Gary still up. We have Stuart there kicking it. But the Stuart already took a shot from something. And there they are repairing behind the bush. Yeah, the RT here, together with the combined forces, push here. Managing to take out this carry here. Look at the corpses spraying this. That's very important. Gets blasted by his own artillery. Very important. Was not important enough to get saved by his RT. Although as long as the RT keeps blasting that, I don't see anything happening to it. To the cap. Has pattern here. Did he put a satchel on? Doesn't look like it. Must have been out of rockets. And the Stuart gets away. Yeah, and also amazing here that the 1CDO tank. Oh, actually it's a mixed tank. Absolutely beautiful. Has an engineer with them. Which can repair them. And the guys here are still stuck on the puzzle on how to get to the next point. Now a very, look at this flank. Front line, a very widespread front line. All the way across the map. And yeah, with it being so open, it's hard to cross like this. Absolutely a bit difficult. And where's the tank fight here? Hop. Ooh, no. Anti-tank gun. Butter and Magla. Just blasting away. But we also have the tank from HLL Italy coming up. Ooh. And he took a shot already from the Tiger there. Tiger has been waiting for it. Yeah. They have a nice spot here to shoot from with this. But they also can get shot at from there. And we'll see the position from the Tiger. He might not have a shot there. But he definitely is known now to the HLL Italy tank guys. And with this information they can put some extra pressure on him. As soon as they are repaired. So it's also an option in such situations. Instead of repairing with 2, you can repair with all. Or with 2 out of 3. Instead of with 1, so your tank is earlier ready to take on the enemy. As after putting a shot into the heavy tank, the enemy heavy might decide to push. In this case though, the tank there with the mixed crew is playing it safe. And we see the HLL Italy player once again deploying smoke. This time by hand. And this must be so irritating on the other side. Although the Tiger already took it. Retreated to take a safe position. And I wanna go see this push here on the side. As Sasquatch and the medium tank are coming up to the cap. Yeah. Let's see, Dundee tank. Let's get them Donnies. Taking on some infantry here. American bomber just falling a bit short. Marker not so precise. And the tank here using these barbed wires to his advantage. Covering his side from the infantry. Although this does not include distantly placed satchel charges. And yeah, what else? We have a bombing run coming in there. Taking out the one in the house. But unfortunately it didn't hit many players. If it hit the Gary though, it was worth, because now look at what the medium tank is doing. He's like, I'm a cheeky boy today. I will find my way inside the barn. take out the players in the barn. But look at that, rocket already out. Charles shoots him in the track. And the second one connected into the back. That could have already been it for the tank. And the tank here retreating. Ooh. But still here, blasting infantry away. Which is exactly what they want to be doing right now. As they are starting an offensive here with the Germans. And yeah, they need some more firepower here on the front. To manage to get in. Because just with the tank, they won't be able to do it. And here comes the Hell Let Loose Italy tank. Yep. Pushing up. They heard that here another tank is creating problems for the team. And the ragazzi arrived. Andiamo ragazzi! Panzer IV there. Driving to safety slowly. In the reverse. But look at that. Crack. Crack with a cracked anti-tank gun. How spicy. And I'm sure he will definitely be able to take out some infantry players there. Yeah, but the smoke there from the RT could help the team move up, although all the infantry here got cleared out, except of Cody. Cody T. The tanks here definitely have a task ahead of themselves to bring up the infantry with them. To get this crossing done. Let's see what Clint here can do. Medium tanks still getting repaired. Sick puppy goes down. And the guy gets taken out. And we heard a bounce. Tiger versus 76. Tiger here having the line of fire. 76 does not see the Tiger, so he retreats. Do we have a rocket snipe? Nope. Where's the Tiger? Here's the Tiger. And I like the medium tank here, together with this one infantry squad, putting on pressure from this side towards the hard cap. Although as the side flank is open, this is problematic for the guys. And they now are informed about the anti-tank gun, as it looks like. Well, will they decide to push it at all? And there the Tiger takes out the anti-tank gun. But there is still the whole KTM squad pushing from the side. And with that they're stopping this frontal advance here at currently. But look at that, we were talking about the problem. Here comes the fire brigade. JGL. there they go. Taking out 2. Oh, and with the KTM squad here under pressure from the other side, some guys here managed to sneak through and up through the front. And with the Panzer IV here making the spearhead. Ooh, absolutely beautiful here. They nice. Yeah, they seem to have managed to get them through. Cody, can you place down your OP? Yes, he... Ooh, is he placing down the OP? Because placing that down here behind the tank somewhere would be absolutely beautiful. Although he will do it inside the house. Not a fan of that, but he placed it down. Bringing his squad into the mix here. But yeah, this OP just can get taken out by one guy here. Walking through, we will see it in a second here. Potter doing it. And yeah. That's precious seconds being wasted. Unfortunately here for Cody. And ooh, Potter here running around the back. Tanks back, not covered. The satchel's on. Ooh, but... Can they trade the medium? Just drive forward, guys. They bounce. And the satchel will blow up. Taking out the rest here around this tank. Although the medium here, that's dual wielding, completely safe. Yeah, and with this tank gone, that's a lot of pressure gone as well. And we see the squad there also was eliminated as the OP was gone very, very quickly. That's why OP placement can play a big role. When you have to coordinate the attack between each other. Also have Naked here with an anti-tank gun. And let's see what they're shooting. Just a house. And the tanks here on the side of the Americans are ganging up together. Which will be nice. We might get to see a counter push here. It's National wielding his shotgun here. Nice and snowman. Let's see if the Hell Loose Italy tank here will get surprised. Who reacts first? Who is the better shot? Tiger's behind cover. There is a second Tiger coming up and an anti-tank gun. Tiger peeks around. The 76 seems to have missed. And with the second shot being placed inside the Tiger, 76 should be going down. And that's a good move here from the Tiger. And with Tigers here coming up, ooh, that could create a lot of pressure. Also artillery smoke coming in again. Creating the pressure for the guys here to just absolutely run across the field uncontrolled. Cody here in the cap house again. Question is, will he place the OP in the same spot as before? Or did he place it somewhere else? Let's see. The Able OP is still back. And yeah, I wonder when this one will come up. Here on the outside flank. They also got some extra wind. And the Tigers here holding back a bit. Maybe waiting for the other one to push in together. I don't know. but next to each other. They should be rather stable. And there goes one commander ability. And let's see what Mesmer here can do. And he takes out the guy on the very outside. Ooh, and this could be a spicy flank here by Mesmer. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Yeah, just chilling out here for a moment. Ooh, did his legs get seen? Yeah, because his squad pushing in from the side here can actually create a problem here for the American side. Push from the side here, also completely open currently. So with some time they probably should manage to move on, although here. That's the absolute hero holding this side. With a big number 2 on his helmet. And there comes the smoke and the bomber going over the hard cap. Although this time all the guys are inside the house and the tanks are coming up. Took the squad leads out. Garys, we don't know. And yeah, that's the push they need. That's the push they need. Through the arty smoke on the front as well. Tiger also just shooting in, taking out control points. We see tanks here coming up in the back from the enemy combined together. Also a very good move by them. And yeah, the control about the hard cap now. All the OPs that are in the hard cap here. Let's see what Tom here and Sick Puppy can do. Sick Puppy getting taken out from the side. Tom now moving in, taking out one. These two are the guys now that can create a lot. And it looks like he puts a satchel on. He's alone at the moment, and yeah, hard cap rather empty. So this bomber definitely hit the Gary. There are still some OPs up in the defense. Arty here also hitting nicely to take some control of the back. And yeah, I'm waiting for the tanks to move up and put some extra pressure on. Although we already have the next 76 here coming in. And that's definitely nice for the guys here from HLL Italy. Being the lone full tank, as they will get to play 76 all day long, all night long, all match long. And we see the control flicker between the teams. Tiger here uncomfortable as his infantry support is gone. Not completely. The infantry support is back. We also have the anti-tank gun in the back still working. Yeah, the Tiger here. He has a marker down there. So that's why he's looking down there. And with the defense bomber here coming in. Tiger also having moved up. And yeah, the spawns here managed to claw themselves back into the point for the American side. Good job by the team. And we have a medic on a tank. Tank still driving out, even though after getting shot. Even spotting for a shot and bounces. And the HLL Italy tank seems to have hit the track with one of both shots. That's probably why tank got going, as it might have been the first shot. And yeah, it's repairing time. But crack stops that. Very, very risky move for the team there. But they had to try it as the other tank here was in an advantage. If they weren't repaired. And the Haratos Italy tank just goes balls deep and takes them out. Bravissimo. Yeah, although while we have been watching that, it already flipped again with the control of the hard cap. Now looking more stable. Now they managed to bring in more players towards the hard cap. All that's left there is a Steward. Makes muesli out of this dude. Yeah, and this light tank there in the hard cap are taking good control of this area. Second Tiger now moving up. Coming to help around here. Don't know though, is he either hunting the 76? Or is he trying to push out the infantry here? Once for sure, the 76 will definitely be getting a marker because, I mean, look at that. And let's see, is he reacting? Yes, he is. But it might be too late. Ooh, that will have been a track shot for the Tiger tank. And the 76 brings in the first one. Also a rocket from the back from the infantry he drove by. And with that he goes down. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, the American side here just dominant with tank gameplay, with the infantry. Tanks overextending slightly, and with that the guys here take out yet another heavy. Managed to play dominant. I wonder if now we will get a precision strike in. As we have the cap here going on absolutely bonkers here around this cap zone. With 3 squad leads moving up together towards the hard cap. There we go. Is this a la airhead already plopping up? Nope. Yeah, cap not decided at all yet. Like one shot from the tank here in this thing could switch the whole thing. That's why it's good to spread out a bit more. Or a satchel charge here coming in. Oh, those mighty blighty here. Ooh, spicy. Oh, fun rock with the disrespect rocket. Just pushing in here. Yeah, the cap changes hands. Sasquatch here already in the attack for the next point. Next point here with a hard cap garrison. Also not an easy point to attack for the enemy team. They have to somehow make their way up there. And that's a lot of open field, guys. You've seen them before struggling with the same thing. And this tank there does not help the situation. Although the squad here on the sideline without a squad lead would have a good chance on creating some pressure soon. These guys here are defense, if you seriously look at it, except like you smoke the hell out of it. Yeah, and I wonder how the attack here will be going for the Americans now. We have another Tiger tank inside this jet. And yeah, taking control of this area. Tiger tank here, I would rather not seeing the hard cap if not necessary, because I mean they have enough resources currently, but they should try to bring the infantry of the enemy out or in, and not just be stuck in here. So it would be nice to see them move to the left or the right flank and try to support the attack/defense there. And we have some nice rockets flying to this heavy tank here, crossing the field from Salter White. Once again, Salter White with a rocket. This time it connected. And yeah. Causes no happy heavies. And there we go, the heavy tank here. Off on the... Now moving to the outside flank. As we were talking about. Now there's also enough infantry to help him defend. And he has a tank marker. So I think we should see the non-D tank here. Creating some extra pressure here in a second. Although he will be marked too. Let's get rid of these markers. The Helpless Italy tank is without commander. The recon tank there, or the light tank in the back, got taken out. And with that's the next move that we are looking for. That can bring an imbalance into the match. And that... There goes a satchel or a beautiful rocket, taking out the heavy tank. And with that, and the Tiger tank here coming in the flank. Once it gets over this push. Forget what I've said, because KRT here is capping back, and El Bombas with the raquetas are coming into the hard cap. They seem to have cleared it. Maybe someone popped a satchel in this stable here, and yeah, with that, cap goes on. Let's have a quick look at the map. No spawn points! And that looks bitter. Very, very bitter. Because, if Naked and Nukite don't pull off some magic here with the squad offside squatch, which they currently are doing, and keeping the cap contested, it might get spicy. Commanders here also using their, I don't even know how this strike is called, strafing run. Must mean that they either have enough ammunitions or they don't know that this is basically wasting resources, as a bomber or the artillery shooting is worth way more than this thing. Or the precision strike. And there goes the Tiger. In a beautiful position, I might say. Look at that. Covered to the front. Has an escape to the back. Can control a big part of the field. Good job here by Autopsy. Yeah, and with that, these squads here have a good chance on coming up on this side, although this here is a big problem at the moment still. That's a good attack. Coming close to the hard cap, and the hard cap is still not clear. That should be the focus now for the guys here. Dude of Defense is laying down a satchel in their own hard cap. Satchel was not seen. Oh, it was seen. Bushwhacker here. absolutely legendary. Not only takes out the guy placing the satchel, but the satchel itself. And with that, helping his team to keep on the pressure on this point. Naked still having to run across the field to go into the point. And gets blasted by Artie. Or by Satchel. Yeah, nasty here. And the attack also coming in for the American side. This is absolutely not over, and the German team definitely here has to take care of the hardcap problem. What they're working on right now. With not the most of people, but with a good amount. And with that, the enemy is already preparing another attack. So while this attack is going on and being dealt with, while the hardcap, they managed to create extra pressure here from the side, which they will have to bring in. And also looks like this one is not defended too heavily. And could be problematic. With another Stuart here already having been marked. And the Stuart there also definitely creating some extra pressure. Yeah, beautiful. Teams spicing it up. Definitely spicing it up. And I wonder where the next tanks are coming in here. Ah, there's also the heavy tank. Ooh, but look, Dr. Ora. That's a miss. On the side of the Tiger. Although Tiger should be ready with the next shot again. And the 76 here is under pressure from infantry as well. Dr. Ora here and Sneeze. Trying to place a satchel. He already pulled it out. Ooh, the commander got out. Took him out. Absolutely beautiful. He took out Sneeze and Rabis. Wow. Nice. And we'll have a quick look at the scene here between the Tiger and the 76. As I'll quickly mute. And we are back! 76. Similarly not having noticed that there was a Tiger. Tiger also missing the opportunity to take the shot. Although he will have seen it now. Nope. Is there so much bushes in between? Nope. There goes the 76, putting one into the Tiger. 76 bringing on the first shot again. Tiger 45 degrees angled, but that's not a problem for the 76 that takes out the tank here. As the driver just takes out Big Sneezy once again. And yeah, absolutely beautiful dominant play here by the ragazzi from Hell Let Loose Italy. And yeah, while this is happening, push from the back, from this back here. Just walked in to the hardcap, taking control of half of it. And with Smitey Blighty there. And another satchel blowing up here. Taking out quite a bit. Let's see what happens. Bloodless Fulgrim. Coming in. And yeah, hard match for both teams. And I think it will be decided around this point in the last few minutes. Good night, sniper stream. Absolutely beautiful position. And yeah. Storming that thing is definitely not fun. As Doom's here. Tries throwing grenades through the top. But Bushwhacker got his machete with him and takes him out. by his own grenade. Yeah, and Doc here just controlling the entrance. Also nice job. Putting them in to some area. And here comes the defense spawn. While the attack here from the back is being set up, and we have some recon plane coming in. And let's see if the BO squad here will come in to the cap this time, or if they will get stopped by the bush. Taking out the supplier there. I mean, they're near the hard cap now. Toppy quite far back there. Still making a red zone Gary though, so I don't understand why they're attacking already. But we don't have to understand. We just have to see Axel here falling over by Magua. Yeah, but pushing in from the side here, keeping the defense busy a bit. The real problem here is still coming in from the side, not being taken out. Yeah, very nice job by the American team here. I think, even though they lost this point, generally the whole game they were playing more stable. More dominant overall. Also we have 2 more heavies coming up. This might change the whole thing depending on how the heavy tank of the enemy team here can react to this. And yeah, here this push from this side also needs to be stopped. And blue team here also managing to keep hold of the hard cap. Keep the hard cap under control here. But then like the real counter push here, for this we're still waiting. Also they might be deciding to just hold on to the point in the last few minutes. As the BO squad here gets taken out by Mello. Yeah, we have a tank driving through the infantry. And there goes the guy inside the tank. Yeah, and this tank here, look at that. Found the garrison. Good job. Taking out this spawn option from the guys. And now they will return to safety. Nice move to use the tank there offensively for this. It's also a risk, but I think as long as you keep quick enough and you have some support and not the two most dangerous of anti-tanks in the enemy team, you have a chance. As long as you know where the enemy tanks are, that is. Yeah, and there they go, back to the cap. Satchel's blowing up inside the cap. And back into a shed. Nope, just in front of it. Yeah, and that's this side taken care of. This side also gotten pushed out by infantry. Tiger tank here also moving up. And we might see attack. Who knows? I'd like to see something coordinated now. Like coordinated push with 2 tanks here up this side with the infantry. Because back flank, the back Gary, the red zone Gary here, unfortunately failed. And yeah, with that I think that's the last chance, because well, honestly, I don't see either team getting into the point now in the next few, for what's it, 3.5 minutes, but we can dream, we can dream. They might do it. Oh, if the heavy tank there are being marked. One of the tanks there are being repaired now. We might see it happen. Who knows, guys? Let's see Chef Wheat here. Already having crossed half of the field with a crazy push. Can he get further? Nope, he returns. What? He gets taken out by the team's bomber. Ah, that's painful. And there goes the enemy's heavy tank. And now that's the chance to push for blue team, for the German side. And I hope with this heavy tank going down, this tank is here, they will go into gear. Probably was this tank taking out the heavy tank. And move forward, because they have now the huge chance to take this point more. The last point. They are already putting all the firepower down there as we see them just blasting away. And this is absolutely important now. Like, if they want to bring their infantry in here now, they have to push up, they have to come in, both of them. They have to take the risk of this tank here coming back and taking a shot at them. But as long as they stand together with the two heavy tanks, they should be dominant. They should have they should have it in them to take them out. And that's what I want to see, because the infantry now is coming in. Sasquatch here, up next to the garrison. Can he take out the guys here though? No. Absolutely gets fired away by the gun squad here, coming around. Dude of defense here just died. And yeah, 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute for this push. The chances are here. There is not many. There is just 1 garrison in. Like, but I think they are playing it safe with the heavy here, trading shots with the other heavy in the cap, and he takes out one of the heavy tanks. But where's the other one? Here. Just not there yet. And yeah, that's the game, guys. Because with the heavy here coming up, we fell at lose it, the late heavy tank, having done an absolutely beautiful job this match by holding back 2 heavies against 1. Yeah, now Tiger speaking there. But I think you can say more than they just did an absolutely beautiful job. And yeah, some nice highlights for them. And there we go. 2 minutes till the end. The bomber there coming in just to take some more kills. And the 1 CDO tank took out the 76. Just slightly too late, unfortunately. But hey, Sasquatch made it in. And Sasquatch left the Garni standing though. Yeah, like, it was a question of not all too much time until they could have taken this point. And I think beautiful game from both sides. We will have a quick look at the points, at how many each team had. On the side here that we see, and on the afterwards we will look on the other side. We have Captain Cody's squad with 1,500, Axel with 1,700. We have Sasquatch with 2,700 as infantry squad. With the 1 CDO tank commander with 2,800. We have autopsied on the tank commander with 2,100 points. Jake Mesmerix with 1,600. Very important with 700. Miha there with guys, okay. with 500. Yeah, so on this side, Tiger here taking out another tank of the Stuart. I'm just driving over a guy. Yeah, ending the game, and we'll have a big quick look to the other side. And I think we won't do any big analysis as it's a weekday fun event. And yeah, let's give Mad Mick a shout out. And I wanna see 2,700 only for the Held Loose Italy tank. I was expecting higher numbers because they were taking out quite a few tanks and still shooting some infantry. But good job by them anyways, and their White Knight Gear and Beret with 800 points. Let's still have a quick look if people stay on how it goes with the points, who made a lot of points. And yeah, I don't think we did get a stats link. Oh, did we get one? Just a bit late. $150 kill by KRT, dedicated as the top killer, followed by Bushwhacker with 67. Yeah, we have let's see, 2,500 by Bushwhacker and his squad, and people are already leaving. KTM squad also with almost 2,000 points as an infantry. Yeah, the rest is already more or less gone. If not, you have seen it on screen. And I thank you guys very, very much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. We will raid on to some dear streamer. Stay on. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.